What's going on, everyone? Welcome to Bourbon and Bullshit, the podcast where everyone's welcome to the table to share a good conversation, a great drink, and even better company, and a little bit of BS. So grab a seat, pour up something neat, and welcome to the show. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the show, to Bourbon and Bullshit, where we are actually for the first time ever, let's around on Zoom, and because it felt right to do our first long distance show for someone I feel close with, but never really close enough to. A good buddy of mine, James, or Jaime, the brother from another mother from New York City. How are you, James?
Welcome to Bourbon and Bullshit.
I'm
sorry. I just had to do it. I'm sorry. What's up? What's up, everybody? What's going on?
Why?
I had to do it because that's what I do every time you're listening. Every time I'm listening at home, that's exactly what I do. As soon as you say "Welcome to Bourbon and Bullshit," I say right back, "Welcome."
Why?
To Bourbon and Bullshit.
You got to tell me why. Because I feel like it is a normal show, a normal intro, but someone told me it sounds like I'm trying to be seductive.
Very, very. That's the word I was gonna say. Very seductive.
Oh my god!
Yes, I repeat it in my every time.
It is not my fault that my voice is as smooth as silk. No, but oh man, welcome in, man. I've been dying to get you here. I invited you to my engagement party and everything like that. You said go eat a dick. I don't know, man. I don't know. It feels
wrong. I totally did not. If I'm going to buy plane tickets to go to that hellhole that you call Florida, I mean, that wonderful state of Florida.
Wow.
I'm going for the big bang. I'm going for the wedding. I'm not trying to, go for a little shindig, so.
I get it. A little shindig. It was like 45 people, but fine, whatever. All right, listen, man. So we brought James in. He's a longtime friend. He has been I've known him since we were probably 13, 12. Fucking forever.
Shit. Fucking forever. I think we were younger than that, man.
Yeah, no, wherever the fuck we were in Mott Hall. We were young as hell. We were babies. Yeah, but I've known this man for a good amount of time. He supported since the Full Frontal Nerdity show, for which many of you joined us from. He's been the guy who revealed my nicknames. Fuck you for that. And
the salchicha.
Overall, fantastic human being. So we wanted to make sure we brought him in. But one of the things that's weird about James is that he doesn't necessarily fuck with whiskey or bourbon. So we gave him.
Why'd you start the show saying that?
No, yeah, it's weird. It's unique. Yeah, because it's different. You're on a show called Bourbon and Bullshit, and you don't drink bourbon. You're here for the bullshit. I know it because you're a Dominican man.
That's right. I'm here. I'm here for the bullshit.
But straight up and down. So we wanted to first, as always, give him a drink of the day. A little different, obviously. Man's in Colorado, so we gave him a shopping list and instructions. So I want to first talk about the drink, and then we're going to go through your experience of figuring it the fuck out. So today's drink is the Bourbon Sidecar. The cocktail is typically and traditionally made with cognac, Cointreau, fresh squeezed lemon juice, and orange twist, and sugar rim is optional. Now, this one is one of those classics and goes way, way, way back. But for us, we swapped it out for Breckenridge, made in Colorado, bourbon, which is really, really good. For those who haven't tried it, it's one of a pretty strong, pretty good whiskey. Definitely worth checking out. You could get it at your local Total Wines and ABCs. You don't have to go to Colorado for it, but I'm sure James wouldn't mind hosting some people.
Discount code Rosanna.
But this cocktail, we're gonna try it. It looked like James tried it a little bit, but I'm gonna try it with him, and I want to see what he thinks.
I'm just glad mine's looked like yours, so that means I made it right.
This man was struggling. So I gave him a shopping list. So wait, first, what do you think of the drink from a non-whiskey drinker?
From a non-whiskey drinker, I kind of like it because maybe I might have gone a little too heavy on the lemon juice, but I kind of like it.
You made it a little bit more sour than?
A little more sour, but the lemony taste to me It goes with the. It goes. I think it pairs well with this Breckenridge bourbon.
Nice. What do you typically drink when it's time to get saucy?
Okay, so
Or are you in Colorado,
everybody.
so you partake?
No. So everybody back there. Disclosure, full disclosure. Right now, I like it nice and sweet. Pause. 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 Um, nice and sweet, and bourbon sure ain't sweet, buddy. So,
No.
you
I
know.
mean, you could get like Crown Royal Blackberry and all that shit that's
Oh,
lingering around,
yeah, and I like
but
Crown
it's
Royal
not bourbon.
Peach.
It's not.
That's
Someone's
not
gonna yell at
bourbon.
me. No,
That's
no,
not bourbon.
that's Canadian whiskey.
It says bourbon on the bottle, don't it?
No,
No.
it shouldn't. Or
I
they
can
can
go
get
get
sued
one
again.
right now. I think I'm gonna go get one right now just to
If
show
you
you
find a
and the
bottle
viewers.
that says bourbon on Crown Royal, someone's getting sued.
It might not. I don't know. I don't look at it enough, but that's good to me because it's nice and sweet and it goes down smooth.
The Crown Royal Peach.
Yeah,
it's whiskey,
like
Canadian whiskey, not bourbon. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
so tell
that
the listeners
shit right there.
That shit right there. Tell the listeners / viewers what your experience was like when you went into the liquor store. Like
oh man,
lost child.
Okay. First of all, stop laughing because you did not pick up the phone twice when I called you. Yes, the viewers need to know that
you had instructions.
The salchicha.
You had
ignored
instructions.
my call. Sent me the voicemail the first time. Excuse me.
I did not send you the
Sent me the voicemail. You sent me straight. You sent me the voicemail, and then I FaceTimed you. I said, "This motherfucker's gonna pick up this goddamn phone." And no, you did not pick up the goddamn phone. And so I was stuck with a barely legal counter guy at the liquor store who should not have been working there. It looked like he was 12. Maybe the son of somebody who owns the liquor. I don't know. But either
was it
way,
even like a known retail outlet, or is it just like a fucking corner store?
No, because I went to the DMV early and there was a liquor. Guess what's next to the DMV? A doggone liquor store. Yes. So I said, well, shit, I'm knocking two birds with one stone. I went right there. Okay. So after you ignore my calls, and everybody's gonna laugh at me, but I'm telling the guy, can I get some coin trial coin what because I don't know how to pronounce this stuff because nobody sent you sent me a description, but you didn't send me. You know how the dictionary has those little words next to the words,
how to phonetically pronounce something.
Yes, how to pronounce. Yes, so I don't look like a fool out there. So I go and then he shows me that, and then I'm like, how about some dry Vermouth here? do you got any dry Vermouth? And I said, well, what the hell is this anyway? And he looks at me, starts giggling. I said, okay. He's laughing at me.
Did he know or did he not know?
Yes, he knew, but he obviously knew that I was saying it wrong.
Because it's vermouth. It's vermouth.
Vermouth. Listen.
So go ahead. Keep going.
I just want you. Listen. I will take the bullet for the first guest that you do this Zoom thing, but we need to get better for the next one. Okay. I want you to send them descriptions with the phonetical pronunciations next to them next time,
bro,
so that everybody can know.
Do you know what I do when Rosanna sends me to the store and it's some shit I don't know what I'm looking for? I just show someone. No, that too. Yeah, you know what? Fair.
Yeah,
I call her, or I show someone the picture. I just show them the phone. Apparently, I have to get this. Where is this? I'm not even risking it. I'm not going in there trying to fuck that up. I'm not trying to mispronounce some shit. She says she needs this. I don't know what the fuck that is. I Google it and let Siri tell me what it says.
Oh man! But so yes, it was and this, mind you, the viewers need to know this is about 9 a.m. my time. It just opened. They opened at 9. I got out the DMV. Yes, 9 a.m. I was up in there. I thought it was closed when I first pulled up, but it was open.
He was restocking his mouth.
So anyway, yes, I'm mispronouncing all this stuff, and I end up getting all this stuff that you sent me. And that was the experience. So yeah, you left me out to dry.
Yeah. And we're going to fast forward to 5 minutes later. I call him back 5 minutes later, and
I was already out. It doesn't matter.
He's talking to me like I've left him waiting for 3 hours. I literally call him 5 minutes later. To full transparency, I had my phone down, and I'm walking around the house looking for my watch. I'm getting ready for the day.
Oh yeah.
I had no idea where my phone was.
Let everybody know your excuses. Yep.
There's no excuse. I'll tell you to your face if I ignored you. I would never ignore you, Jaime. You know what? We're gonna call you out too. I've been trying to get you on the show for like a month and a half and then you had the balls on Tuesday to be like, I thought we were supposed to connect in January or February. Like, motherfucker, you don't call me back when you say you're gonna call me back. Like, it's not my fault. It's literally, I don't even understand how your wife deals with you.
This drink is amazing. This drink
that's what I thought. That's what I thought. So 5 minutes after we hang up, this motherfucker is like, hey, you had me in there looking for Vermouth. I'm like, I'm dying. I was like, what are you talking? Vermouth? He's like, I don't even know what the fuck this is. What is Vermouth? And I'm trying to explain to him. He keeps interrupting. For the record, jackass, Vermouth is a fortified wine that's flavored with a variety of herbs and spices. Spices is traditionally made in 2 major styles: dry, white vermouth, and sweet, red vermouth. Dry vermouth originated in France, is famously used to make martinis, and dry and floral. Sweet vermouth is made in Italy, sweet, spiced, and herbal, and is used for cocktails like the Manhattan, Negronis, and shit like that. So yeah, there's called an aperitif.
Yeah, thank you for the Statue of Liberty, France, but you can keep that shit, okay?
Did you try it by itself? Because you asked me if you should, and I said don't.
And it is nasty.
I told you not to. I know you would have. I was like, this man is like, can you drink this by itself? Does it expire? I was like, well, yeah, vermouth expires. It's like wine.
Tell them the story of why I asked you if it's expired.
Oh, because this man, when I visited him, I visited his ass in Colorado.
How many years ago was that?
Fucking like 4, 3?
Maybe 4?
Maybe
I was gonna say 4 or 3.
It was right after the pandemic. It was right after the pandemic. So 2021, 2022.
Maybe 3 or 2 then.
Yeah, maybe 2 or 3. Yeah, whatever. Bad at time. So I visit him, and he's like, "Oh yeah, you always make those fancy drinks." Like, I have stuff over here, and I walk over, and he has fucking grenadine that's like black. Grenadine's supposed to be red, James.
I thought it was normal.
It was black, like fucking like it was like black mold. I'm like, what the fuck is this? I'm looking at the rest of his mixers and stuff. It's all disgusting and 108 years old. I'm like, why? How do you live like this?
I did not know none of that stuff expires. For the people at home, check your cabinets and your liquor stuff and the accessories.
Most things that expire.
Liquor don't expire.
That's not liquor. That's literally sweetener.
It goes on liquor.
So do orange slices. Are you saying that because
no, not the same.
Your logic is flawed. Listen, all I'm saying is, so this man drives me bananas. James, we had a great fucking time introducing each other. You mainly, but what have you had going on other than not pronouncing things correctly? I know you're really busy on time, but what shows, books, what have you been entertaining yourself with?
All right, well,
and I want you guys to know I love James for this, because anytime a guest shows up fully prepared, it has notes, it makes my life so much easier. Even though he has the notes and didn't pull them up when I'm going to be asking him the question.
I'm waiting for you to stop talking so I can say I'm pulling
you've been staring down for like 2 minutes.
No, it's not.
Is your face not matching the Face ID? What is happening over there? It can't be that hard.
Golly. Anyway, this is an audio. Oh, did you say you're gonna put this on visual too? Oh, never mind. Okay, this is an audio experience. Let the homeowners.
This is both. We talked about this.
Okay, sorry. This is both.
What have you been watching? Well, you're welcome. All the shit you talk. Tell me what you've been watching.
Okay, first of all, I want everybody to go home and watch the Vince Staples show. Do you know who Vince Staples is?
No, but I'm about to look it up.
Rapper from Cali. It's a really, really funny show. About 5 or 6 episodes now. I hope they do more, but he came out on his Twitter,
Vince Staples.
Vince Staples, yes. Sorry, I got that. I might have that Colorado in me.
Yeah, you said like Vin. I was like Vin, like Diesel. Love
No,
that
no.
guy.
So, uh, um, but yeah,
Focus.
yeah. It's a funny show. It's just about him, and it's loosely based on his life growing up and all that stuff. So
Okay.
I don't know how true that is, but according to him, it is. But it's pretty funny, man. So check it out.
Okay.
Highly recommend it. Lots of stuff that might go over your head. You know, family reunion stuff, and it's just stuff we can all relate to.
Okay.
But if you
Good.
watch it twice, you might get it even more.
Okay.
You know, a lot like the Dickey Show. You know the
Oh yeah, Bill. No, my name's
oh
Hi, I'm Dave. Dave.
yes,
Bill
yes,
Dickey show. Yeah.
Lil Dicky. Yes, a lot like that show. That type of humor, kind of.
I love that show.
I wouldn't say dark, but yeah,
A little bit dark.
yeah, a little bit. Okay. Other than that, on HBO, True Detective. Have you seen that?
The first two seasons. The new season, how is it?
Oh my God! So I gotta be up pretty early for work usually, and that show I like shows that can do that can hold me and make me stay up till 3 in the morning and
Really?
regret life the next day. Oh
That
man,
good?
I just keep going and going, and I just can't because you know how they do it. Every show ending is a cliffhanger, and it makes you just want to watch the beginning of the second. You tell yourself just the beginning, just the beginning.
Bro,
Boom.
the audacity of these shows to not consider that I have to make a living.
Yes.
There are shows that I'm just like, these motherfuckers. No, now we gotta sit here. If luckily I have a significant other who has self-control, because if it was up to me, I'll end up fucking
Oh
binging
man.
7 episodes of something. Like, oh, we gotta find out.
Yep. Tiff will be right asleep next to me. She's like, "Oh, that's it." You know, she'll say that, and all I need. I like how you mentioned in previous episodes. You kind of need that approval to keep going. You just want. You just want you. Hey, you falling asleep? Yeah. I'm going to sleep. I gotta get up early. Hey, so is it cool if I just keep watching this?
And they're like, no,
you just wait.
No, babe, because I want to watch it with you tomorrow.
Uh-huh.
Well, fucking pop a Red Bull. We got shit. I gotta find out what happened.
That's exactly how it is, man. It's we've all been down that road, man. It's just that approval is necessary.
Here, baby, this will help you fall asleep. What is it? Adderall. Take the shit so we can watch the season. Fucking let's go.
But yeah, that True Detective, it's good.
So
shout out to Rosanna.
This most recent episode, who's it featuring? Because I know that they had a couple wild, like high named actors and actresses. Or is this season 4?
Okay, so you should be very proud of me right now because I did not look down on my phone. You did not tell the people that I did not look. He
did not look down on his phone,
and it is featuring Jodie Foster. See, I know who that is.
Okay.
Now, if you ask me who the other one is, I don't know because I don't know. That's the only one I know who her name is. But yeah, Jodie Foster and somebody else.
Jodie Foster and somebody else. Oh, God forbid that somebody else is important. I swear to Christ.
But that other lady did a great job. She kind of looks Spanish. Pull her up so you can
see. This season has Jodie Foster, right? You said.
Yep, Jodie Foster.
They listed every single person on this. They listed everyone who's ever worked on it. Isabella Star LeBlanc.
You got me, buddy. But
yeah, is there a character called Felicia?
No, Felicia? Felicia. Yeah, but that's not her. No. That's not the other main one.
Emily Rios and Betty Chersin.
No.
Oh, this is great. Great fucking audio.
Anyway.
Listen.
Yeah. It's a great show. Go check it out. True Detective.
The reason why I was asking,
you would like it.
The reason why I was asking is because True Detective does a really good job of bringing on really well-known actors and putting them in this roles that I would never see them in. Like Woody Harrelson in season 1 with Matthew McConaughey, they did fucking fantastic.
Fantastic.
Yeah, like they set that standard high, which was unfortunate for everyone who came after, like Colin Farrell and Taylor Kissich and all those motherfuckers in the next season. No one cared about that season because you don't walk away from the Matthew McConaughey season and think anything is ever going to top that. So yeah, so I was just curious, but cool. Anything else?
But it's good. It's good. So I'm a big, big sucker for anything post apocalyptic, but like
What was that word?
no, let's listen. This is a great drink right here. This is a great, amazing drink right here.
I
So
love you so
yes,
much. Post-apocalyptic, yeah. What
I was
what's about
hoping you didn't catch that. But yes,
it? I'm sorry, everyone who's listening. We have not seen each other in a bit. Really good friends. So you're gonna hear a lot of me just going at him. And listen, I will be the first to tell you that I mispronounce shit all the time. So thank you, James. Thank you.
hey, there's a word in math that I'm not gonna even try to say.
Arithmetic?
No, that's easy. It starts with a S and a T, and I'm not saying nothing else.
Statistics?
That word, oh my God, that word.
Wait.
I cannot say that word, sober or not.
You
no.
You don't struggle saying statistics, do you?
Statistics.
You just said it. You said it perfectly fine.
Nice and slow.
You said it perfectly fine.
In conversation, that's a tough one right there. That's a doozy.
You said it perfectly fine. I'm proud of you. All right. So what were you saying? You're a sucker for anything
post-apocalyptic. So Apple TV, Apple TV has a it's not new, but it's new to me. Okay. C. Have you seen the show C?
Hell yeah, with Jason Momoa.
Oh my God. What a great show.
What season are you on?
Oh, I finished it all. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't want to ruin anything. I didn't want to be like,
oh, no. Yeah, it's great. And I was mad that was it is the last season, right?
As far as I know, they might bring it back, but who's your least favorite character? Because I want to have this conversation. I straight up I want to have this conversation.
We would say Jason Momoa's son is oh my God. Is
the biggest pain in the ass.
Yes.
Wait, is that the one?
Because at times you're rooting for him, but
I'm never
man, he makes it tough.
I'm never rooting for him. That boy made it so tough that I was just done. I was like, no.
He makes it tough. It's like, why? Why would you do that? He makes some dumb decisions. But anyway, great show. Yes, I highly recommend that show. But you've already seen it. But the audience, yeah, go check it out.
But overall, so you finished it all. Did you think this is going to be weird? I feel like that's one of the shows that never really had a lackluster season.
I would agree. Yes, I mean, given there was only 3 seasons, but
there's plenty of shows that have 3 seasons.
yes, you're right. It came strong every single time.
Pause.
And yep, good catch, good catch. The viewers need to know this is real New York right here. You know what I mean? It's trying to come out on me. I don't know if it's you or if it's this drink right here.
Guys, he finished his drink before me. Oh, I'm proud of you. Okay, so the sidecar.
I tried. I told you it was good.
Good. But overall,
yes, good catch. Moving on.
see that 3 seasons, fantastic show. But you know what's really fucking funny? Rotten Tomatoes hates it. That doesn't hate it, but thinks it's subpar.
What?
Rotten Tomatoes gives it 63%.
Oh my God. See, that's why I don't go off on none of that stuff.
Well, like
it just
the critics give it 63%. The audience gives it 83%.
Okay.
True Detective.
I was hooked. Oh, True Detective. But I was hooked on C from the moment, the very first scene in the first episode when you realize what's going on, and they set up that world, and I'm like, holy shit, a world where everybody's fucking blind. Oh, amazing.
I was surprised how good that was.
Yeah,
because and I love Jason Momoa, and I know that people who love Jason Momoa are typically not there for his acting prowess. I mean, it's big facts. I'm not mad at them. I understand it. I'm fucking a looker. Listen, but he had the perfect role, perfect like style of everything he was doing. The fighting, the way that they slide across the floors, the way that they never really break the whole touching, trying to figure out where everything is. The whole world is, for anyone who doesn't know what the show sees premises, the whole world has lost the ability to see, but there are genetic mutations and stuff like that where people start gaining it through time. And you're following a tribe that they've almost gone we're backwards in time, where they have swords and sticks and blah blah blah. They've lost the ability for like normal science. And you're following these two children and their mother, who came across Jason Momoa as an established like chieftain of his little tribe. And he takes them in, falls in love with her, and brings up two children who could see. In a world where everyone is blind, these two are fucking seen as heretics and witches. And there's even groups of soldiers that are going around killing everyone who could see because they're seen as evil. Shit like that. It just gets dramatic. The characters are great. Even the villains, you fall in love with the villains. Myra, whatever the fucking evil sister. Oh, fuck that lady. Sister, the evil sisters are fucking awful. You hate her so goddamn much.
At a point, you think she's turning good.
I never once thought it. Fuck
they try to fool
and
you,
the son. Fuck her and the son. This dumb motherfucker. Try to fool you. I hate the son. I hate him so much. The daughter is a badass.
Yeah.
Well, good, man.
Yeah, it was a good show. Okay, so that takes me to the next show. Have you seen also on Apple TV? Which, by the way, I think Apple TV is underrated.
Oh, agreed.
As a streaming service, they put out some top-notch quality shows. Anyway, okay.
No, I agree. You can go. I'm just making another
The on Apple TV, have you seen the show Silo?
No.
Oh, baby, check it out. Another post-apocalyptic. See how I said that there? Yeah, thank you.
I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. English no very good.
The world ended, nukes and bombs went off, and blah blah blah. And the rest, the top surface of the world is uninhabitable, and can nobody live there and all that. And these generations now have lived underground in these huge, like 30-floor silos that go down deep, but nobody has been to the surface. And these generations have been born there over and over again, and they live there, and blah, and it's you got to check it out. It
has Tim Robbins comments in there. Shit, Rebecca Ferguson, Rashida Jones. Rashida Jones.
Great show. Check it out. I'm telling you, you will love it. It's only one season now, right? Oh no, two, I think.
You tell me.
I think there's two. I think there's only two, but it's supposed to be coming back, and I've been waiting for it.
Okay, cool. It's
but it's
a drama. Great. Okay, I'll watch it. Yeah. To your point, Apple TV isn't that also where we had Ted Lasso?
Ted Lasso, another great one.
Apple, Severance, Foundation, Invasion.
To me, between Apple TV and HBO, top tier. Like, they haven't made bad shows yet.
One of my favorite shows that came up on Apple was Slow Horses. It's about like British intelligence.
I haven't started that. Have you?
I finished it. I fucking love that show.
Oh.
And part of the reason why I love that show is Gary Oldman is always fucking great. Gary Oldman's on that show.
The main character, right?
He's one of the main characters, but he's not the main character. You're following these three agents. So Slow Horses is you're following kind of a sect of British intelligence for agents that kind of flunked out of regular. Well, damn, this man's drinking a beer. You're following agents that kind of failed out of regular duty because they've made a stupid choice. One person got fucking scammed out of a bunch of money. Stupid shit. Just fucking idiot shit. And you kind of have to work your way back into the good graces of higher levels of intelligence. British intelligence, but you're following these agents that kind of stumble upon a case and shit like that. But all I have to say, Apple TV, check it out.
I agree. I think Apple's done a great show, great selection of shows, great quality. But anyway, I'm just moving. If you see me, what I'm trying to look at, I'm on my PS5 and I'm trying to figure out. You're gonna ask me next.
No. I'm going to go ahead and play a quick commercial break for anyone listening at home, and hopefully everyone enjoys while we just kind of sip on shit in the background. Be right back, guys. Hey, guys, while you're listening to the show, we know that you might want to partake in some drinks with us and enjoy in the libations. Here at Bourbon and BullSh, we ask that you drink responsibly. Don't drink and drive. Avoid Amazon one-click buy. And for the love of God, do not text your ex. You do not need that kind of closure. They've moved on. So should you, Joseph. You should stop Facebook stalking. She knows. She knows. Now, all jokes aside, don't do anything dumb, take care of yourselves, and be safe. Thanks, guys. Now back to the show. if this seems a little bit messy, it's because we're figuring out the beauty of Zoom, James. Shut the hell up with the commercials.
You did not tell me I can't talk. I thought commercial break means commercial break.
You can go and pee and whatever you need to. I'll pause the recording. Like so. That's the beauty of technology. I can pause the recording whenever you need me to. All right. So real quick, boys and girls. So what I have been watching, because I'm gonna tell you, we're gonna stay on a topic, is a show that I did not expect to like as much as I do is Mr. and Mrs. Smith on Prime with Donald Glover and Maya. I don't know how to pronounce her last name. No, I know Childish Gambino for people who don't know and not related to the nothing. I'm not doing that. But the show is loosely based on the movie that came out, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, where Brad and Angelina cheated on their significant others and got together in real life. But about these two in the movie, they were a married couple who did not realize that their real life jobs were spies at like rival spy agencies. In these two are paired up as part of the same agency because a married couple apparently stand out less when partaking in espionage than single people do. So you have your Jane and your John, and they walk around and they do all these missions, but they've never met until they're in the elevator going to their apartment for the first time, or they're moving into their place for the first time. And they go through psyche evals and kind of assessments before they're paired up. And they never really meet like their handler. They call him Hi. And of course, the pair are two damaged human beings. And that's why they sign up for this shit, because it's high risk, dangerous missions. And they end up, of course, falling in love. And that's what always fucking happens. And they actually go like a marriage counselor through this show. But yeah, it's cool. I love the show. Donald Glover, I'm so fucking impressed with him, his growth as an actor. Because from the show Community, even before that, Derek Comedy, where he used to do those little YouTube comedy specials, comedy shows, and all the shit that he's gone through, then Childish Gambino, and just this range and directing and fucking produced this show. I'm fucking so impressed. I've been rooting for this kid. Atlanta was fantastic. This is a great show. He does a really good job. And he gets stacked for the role, right? Because you have to play plays an ex-Marine that got flunked out of the Marines and couldn't become a member of the CIA for other reasons, and now he's here. Yeah,
that reminds me of myself. But anyway,
we'll get into that later.
But no, I haven't checked it out, but I wanted to see how he did and what people were thinking about it and how the show does.
I can tell you what people think about the show right now. So this is where it's funny, because he still does a little bit of artsy shit, because that's who Donald Glover is a little bit. So Rotten Tomatoes gives it 90% critic score.
Oh, wow.
Higher than True Detective.
Wow.
Higher than C. Audience, that was the critic score. The audience score is 67%. So the audience is like, it's so.
There's the artsy stuff. You see, that's where it comes to play.
Yeah, man. And it's funny, man, when you watch some good shows and shit like that. This man's drinking beer. We make another cocktail in a moment.
I'm going to, but you're not going to get me all flustered and drunk and all that stuff.
No,
I know you want some content for your show.
No, I already have enough fucking vermouth.
That's the title of the show.
Oh, fucking vermouth. But no,
with the wrong pronunciation, I guess.
Exactly. No, but the show's cool because it ends up featuring people like Ron Perlman show up, John Turturro, who is, you might recognize from Mr. Deeds. Once you see John Turturro's picture, you're gonna be like, oh, I know exactly who the fuck that is.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of good actors on this show, and the cast is fantastic. They all do a good job, and I'm happy for him. I like seeing Donald Glover winning, and I don't know what the fuck more to say than that, but really enjoyable.
I agree. Been a fan ever since ATL.
Right? Oh, before that, he was. He used to write for Tina Fey.
I had no idea.
So he got his start writing for 30 Rock, writing for SNL a little bit, then writing for 30 Rock. So Tina Fey gave him the chance. So he got into comedy as a writer, because they saw all his stuff online and said, "Oh, this kid's fucking hilarious." Kept
Shout
it
out to
moving.
Tina.
Yeah, fucking, I love Tina Fey. Rosanna knows that because Tina Fey would make me laugh so much. I'm sorry, I gotta leave. I gotta go. I'm leaving and starting over with Tina.
Did you just let the audience know that Tina Fey's your hall pass?
She's one. I think I have three. It's Zoe Saldana, Tina Fey, and like Michelle Rodriguez.
Oh, Zoe, man, you've mentioned Zoe so many times. Yeah,
because if I just, when you like manifest stuff.
You're putting it out into the universe.
You put it out in the universe enough, she's gonna fucking
be just gonna come to me one day.
I would just be at Publix. She's like, "Hey, could you get that for me, girl?" Just freeze.
This is what I've been waiting for my whole life.
Bam. She's like, "Oh, I've been telling my husband I want to like, fucking slum it for a little bit. So, what are you doing later?" It's like, "That's fine. That's cool." I'm okay with the rainy days when you've had enough sunny ones. But shit, the show's great. He wrote for 30 Rock. He moved on, did his thing, joined Community, did all that, and it was been nothing but winning for him since. I keep rooting for him. Good. Other show we have wrapped up was Fargo, the most recent season that features what
I heard great things,
bro. That's the show I was gonna damn near give my significant other like Adderall. Stay awake. Just fucking come over here. Just drink this real quick.
I enjoyed the Chris Rock season, which is I think the last one, right?
No, the most recent one is with John Hamm.
Oh, okay. No, well, so Chris Rock was before this John Hamm?
Yes.
Okay. I enjoyed it, but I don't think it was great. It wasn't as good as, of course, everybody's you're gonna compare it to the first. But
there
I don't think, yeah. I don't think anything was as good as the first. But I haven't checked out this new season yet. But
so this season, average audience scores. I hate to fucking break it down to here. But the episode 1 an 8.7 out of 10, 8.4 out of 10, 8.1, 8, like I'm going every episode. The lowest rated episode is like episode 7. And that one was Linda. Yeah, no wonder. I know. Yeah, that was like a flashback.
Listen, Linda.
Well, they did like a Super Mario 3 shit. No, Super Mario 2 where everything was a dream. So fuck that. That's why I got rated low. And I get it. The whole episode was what? But great show. Definitely worth checking out. And then here's my dirty secret. All right. Here's my dirty secret.
Wait, do I gotta pull in close?
No, yeah. My significant other's been watching that fucking Love Is Blind show.
Oh my God, mine too. Oh my God, yes.
Yeah. And I only got wrapped up because she's like, that chick does not look like Megan Fox. I was like, what are you talking about?
What everybody's been talking about. Like, she doesn't look like Megan Fox.
I was like, what are you saying? What is going on? And I walk back in the room like, what is going on? She's like, that girl told this dude that she looks like Megan Fox. I was like, she does not
and
look
he left another girl for her.
I heard.
Because of that.
She looks like fucking handsome Squidward. Like and I'm not here to fucking talk shit, but like I'm not like it just got me wrapped up. It's like she's still an attractive woman by her like any like other, it's just not Megan Fox.
Bourbon and bullshit and celebrity gossip.
It's celebrity gossip. But it's one of those trash TV shows that she's watching, and now I'm like mildly invested in. I have walked by more than once. She's going, is that why is that guy crying? What's going on with that guy? I was like, what's going on with the goofy dude? Is the goofy dude not getting it with the hot girl? The hot girl doesn't seem entertained by him being goofy. She's like, oh, he seems fine, but from the previews, it looks like it doesn't go well. I was like, ooh, see, like funny dudes could only get so far. Fucking like you gotta fucking relax here and there. But there's just shit like that. I've been watching that, and I don't want to, but now I'm like damn near curious. I want to see the fall. Yeah, and I don't want to be. I'm trying not to be. Like I'm sad about it. I was like, I'm trying not to care about the fucking show. But overall, it's been that, and we from a podcast perspective, I've been listening to a spinoff from Scared to Death. Have I ever talked to you about Scared to Death, the podcast?
The podcast where they tell stories, ghost stories?
Yeah. So Scared to Death comes from Dan Cummings, and he originally was one of he's a stand-up comedian. And he got into podcasting doing something called the Time Suck podcast, and it is hilarious. So what he does, he chooses real life events, like a real topic. He chooses a topic to talk about. So let's say he talks about the checkerboard killer, and he'll talk to you about the timeline, everything that happened, the crimes that he was guilty of, blah blah. But he says it in his comedic fashion. He has over the top kind of dark humor, but he's super entertaining. And at some point, some of the episodes he was doing for Time Suck were horror related, like real life murder stories. And they found some kind of like success in saying, you know what, we should start telling horror stories. So him and his wife, Lindsay Cummings, have worked together to Lindsay takes on viewer submissions, scary stories, where the whole point in this show is to kind of suspend disbelief and let yourself believe that this could be true. Dan curates stories from online. He has producers, obviously, he has people, but he reads stories that he finds, like real life folklore or something like, oh, we're going to talk about black-eyed children, scary shit like that. So now they have another spinoff, because in Scared to Death, you know, there's a little bit of lighter. It's lighter because his wife is there. They joke around, they have fun, they do all these things in between to kind of like decompress you.
But so now this spinoff is where shit gets real.
Yeah, it's called Nightmare Fuel, and he's like, look, he's like, this one, like, Lindsay's not going anywhere for Scared to Death, but this one, to just make it more like, almost like you're lost in the moment. He's like, we're gonna get right to it. Like, this is to just scare the shit out of you and fuck with you, and it's like 35 minutes of him just telling a straight up scary story where there's no frills, there's no, hey guys, how are you doing? No, I'm here to fucking hopefully give you nightmares. Let's fucking go. So I've been listening to that, and it's pretty solid. It's only 3 episodes deep, but it gives me exactly what I want. And I know it sounds like a sociopath. I like horror, and I don't want all this shit.
Say it sounds like it's right down your alley.
Yeah, I just want to be scared. Fucking give me something. and I like, they're during the Scared to Death. I love Lindsay Cummings, but whenever they start like, hey, oh my god, did you see my socks? I'm forward. Yeah. You're ruining a moment for me. I'm here to get scared. I didn't join the Scared to Death podcast to fucking find out about your camp. I love them. I love you guys. Put that at the end. Okay? Well, that's all, man. So, guys, we're going to take a quick break, a real break. I'm going to pause the recording so James can go refresh his drink and use the restroom, do whatever he needs to. But when we come back, we're going to talk a little bit about our special bottle today. It's going to be Breckenridge Bourbon. And it's something unique to Colorado, and I'm going to give you a little bit of history behind it. So, guys, we will be right back. All right, guys, and we are back. Hopefully, you didn't miss us too much. It's going to feel like it was seamless because it was. Hopefully, you guys, made yourself a sidecar and enjoyed it with us. So, today's bottle. So part of the problem when you are far, far away from each other is that you might not necessarily align exactly precisely. And because James didn't call me this morning to try to make sure that we aligned, we might have gotten the wrong bottles, but it doesn't matter. We still got Breckenridge bottles. I just hooked myself up a single barrel, and James got himself the regular one.
The regular one, yes, the one I told you to get.
Yeah, I'm going to move on. So a little bit about Breckenridge Distillery. Breckenridge Distillery is the world's, quote unquote, world's highest distillery. Founded in 2008, the Breckenridge Distillery is widely known for its blended bourbon whiskey, a high rye mash American style whiskey. Breckenridge Bourbon is one of the most highly awarded crafted bourbons, meaning it's a smaller industry, smaller company, not something like Jack Daniels or Jim Beam. It's a lot more established with a lot more years behind it. It's a 4-time winner of Best American Blended Bourbons 2016, 2017, 2018, and 2019. Pretty consistent. Fucking damn near dynasty from the World Whiskies Awards and Bourbon of the Year in 2011 at the International Wine and Spirits Competition. In 2019, Colorado Distillery of the Year at the New York International Spirits Competition. Breckenridge in 2018 won the coveted Icons of Whiskey for the Brand Innovator of the Year. So they've done a lot of great, interesting, unique things. And what's funny is that the bottle, as much as I enjoy the bourbon, is pretty unassuming. It's no frills. It's nothing over the top special. It's basically just your flat normal whiskey bottle. They quote philosophically for me, quality is the only thing that matters, says Nolt, which is one of the founders. If you want to have quality in whiskey, there's so much heritage that you just can't ignore. So what's cool about this, it's and really funny for all you football fans, is this is also the official bourbon and vodka, because they make vodka, of the Denver Broncos. Like, this is theirs. Not that I see well, I guess he might be gone. Russell Wilson pounding this on the sideline.
He just put his house for sale.
Oh, that's not a good sign. And our good friend James has no idea the difference between single barrel, which is what I got, and his regular. James, would you want some explanation?
I figured it out. I just want you to know that I figured it out, and it's all made in one barrel.
Single barrel bourbon.
Single barrel. Look at that.
Look at you. However, single barrel bourbons are seen as premium class of whiskey. Each single barrel bottling comes from one individual aging barrel instead of a blended mix of bourbons. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. So proud of you.
I try.
I mean, it's not like the name single barrel doesn't really kind of give it away. So Breckenridge, really, really cool stuff. We're going to both try it out. I'm going to try my single barrel, and he's going to try his regular one. And let's see what the fuck he thinks. So we have this together. And cheers, my friend.
Cheers, mate.
Even though he's been sipping.
Now, let me ask you, does your bottle say whiskey with snow melt water from the Rocky Mountains?
Probably. I'm in the dark here because I want to make it romantic lighting. Oh. Oh, wow, mine is really fucking good. You need to get the single barrel. This almost tastes sweet. What about yours?
I would like that. Okay, so
tell me what you think.
A little spicy for me. I can taste my lips tingling a little bit.
Mm-hmm. That's how you know it's working.
I'm not gonna. I thought you were gonna say something else. Not as
pause.
Pause. Super pause.
Oh my god.
Not as smooth as I would say that I've heard you and others describe in this podcast. Which, by the way, this is a perfect timing for shout out to Johnny Quest.
Okay.
Big fan. I'm a big fan of Johnny Quest. Yes. Tell him when you see him out there. He's got fans, and that man knows his stuff right there.
What stuff does he know? Wait, what specifically?
What have you not listened to your podcast?
Yeah, but what are you talking about specifically?
This man is prolific. You hear me? When he describes shows and when he describes TV characters and all, he knows names, dates, times. He's on.
Oh, no. Okay, I give John all his due when it comes to that kind of shit. I was like, what is he like? He doesn't drink like that.
I was like,
I thought you were talking about the drinks.
Oh no! Well, no. This was a perfect time because he was, from the previous episode, he was
this motherfucker. I'm asking you what you think about the whiskey, and you go back to, hey, by the way.
Anyway. Okay, my bad.
Shouts to Johnny. He's a well-informed nerd. I love him.
Well-informed nerd.
He does his homework. He's fantastic. What does that have to do with what you think of the whiskey?
but back to Johnny Quest. By the way, I will say, Johnny, get at me because you was out of pocket, my boy. You was out of pocket for telling that your moms can't cook and all that stuff and talk about your mom's. Like, listen.
He came back and apologized. He came back and apologized in a later episode.
He did. But he was out of pocket for that because I was laughing my ass off when I was listening. But anyway,
bro, could you imagine that? I want to send her that sound clip. Just like, your son says you can't cook.
That's what I thought happened. I said, "Oh, somebody must have showed it. Send the link to his mom or something."
Nah, I think his brother brought it up. But
shout out to Johnny Quest. I'll see you at the wedding, brother. But anyway, back to this. Spicy, not as smooth, but still good. I can drink this. I can drink this straight.
Good. I can't.
All right. I don't know any other words to describe.
No, you're fine. It's fine. I'm not mad at that. I'm just fucking laughing because you're like, you just went off on a random tangent.
I just got reminded. It got reminded, and
I can't stand you.
had to shout out Johnny Quest right
I'm here like, what the fuck does it have to do with the bottle?
there.
I'm gonna fight you.
Oh man.
No, but overall, so we have two different experiences, right? So mine honestly tastes sweeter than what I'm used to, and I like it. Which makes a lot of sense, right? Because they have they're winning a bunch of awards for a reason. It can't just be someone's fucking around and like, hey, here's $5. Like just fucking give me an award. I think an award would cost more than $5 actually, but you know what I'm saying.
I only brought it up because everybody here talks about it. Everybody here in Colorado talks about Breckenridge whiskey and all that stuff. So I said, hey, let's drink that.
No, it turned out really way better than I expected. And it's weird because I don't drink this regularly. And it's one of those, I think because the bottle's so unassuming and they're still a relatively new brand.
Bullshit. Sorry.
What is what?
You don't drink this regularly?
Not this one. Not the Breckenridge.
Okay. All right.
Not the Breckenridge. I drink regularly. Okay. I am what you call a semi-pro drinker. Pro drinkers have to go to meetings. I don't. Someone's gonna write me. But my point is, like, this is something that people don't talk about when they talk about like the hey, world class. This is great. Oh my god, you should have this. Oh my god, you should have this. Oh my god, you should have this. No one says that. At least to me.
What do you think of this over Midsummer Night's Dram?
Midwinter Night's Dram?
Midwinter? I'm sorry.
Midwinter Night's Dram. Very different profiles. This tastes sweeter. The other one tastes spicier. It's a rye. This tastes like almost dessertish. This is weird to me because like maybe it's. I don't know. I'm gonna try it again. Fuck that out.
Yeah, sweet.
There's no bite at all. That's actually really good. Yours feels like a bite because you don't drink like I do.
That's true.
You have to get on the fucking. Moving on. So, guys, one of our favorite little segments here is That's Bullshit. I'm going to let James go ahead and kick us off with what is a weird-ish feel-good story. Go ahead, James.
So I know everybody listening now has, by the time this airs, have heard that there is a stingray in Charlotte, in the Charlotte Aquarium, that is pregnant. And then you may say, well, what's so weird about that, James? Well, let me tell you. This stingray has not had a male companion in her tank ever. So yes, we might call her the Virgin Mary of stingrays.
That is the weirdest fucking thing I've heard today. The Virgin Mary of stingrays.
She has become pregnant. And nobody knows how. So
look, I'm not laughing that he's become pregnant. She's become pregnant. I'm laughing that you're laughing every step of this conversation. Why do you think it's so fucking funny?
It's the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Like, so it's almost like
a saying.
Yeah.
You said saying that this stingray is pregnant and there's never been a male there. But yet now they're suggesting that the stingray is pregnant from a shark that shares her tank.
That is
the dumbest thing you've ever heard. Yes, I'll say it for you.
What happens if those baby stingrays come out with like looking like street sharks?
Then I will take everything back.
What happens?
But until that happens, when these stingrays come out looking like stingrays, then these scientists that made this discovery are gonna have to. It's just
there's a lot of questions gonna have to get answered. There's gonna be a lot of questions that have to get answered. Like who let this stingray just get fucked by a shark? Like why are we not reviewing security tape? Like was there security tape on the
pull back the security footage.
Run it back. I hope whatever stingray comes out of it, they name it like Steve Irwin. I like just because it feels right. It feels right.
Oh, too soon.
It's how? When did Steve Irwin die?
He's a legend.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
That's weird. That's crazy. There has to be some kind of logical explanation here. By the way, this Breckenridge has been fucking great. I don't know why you don't. Yeah, I like this one.
That's good. Cause you a damn drinker and you be just sipping on this shit all the time. This is good. This is good.
What? Well, I was doing it, in celebration of the expecting mother, the Virgin Mary stingray. The Virgin Mary stingray.
The Virgin Mary of stingrays. That's a great tattoo idea, by the the way.
A Virgin Mary stingray, like what? Fucking in a
stingray with
stingray,
yeah,
little fucking
classic
horses and shit around it with like fucking Virgin Mary.
Oh man.
Have you seen the reel on TikTok? It's like dude walks in and he's like, "Here you go, Mary. I made you a pie. Baked fresh. I baked it myself." And she's like, "But we don't have an oven." He's like, "Exactly, Mary. How does that sound? How does that sound?"
That's exactly it. That's exactly it. Yes.
How does that sound to you, Mary? It was from God. God gave me this pie. All right. So this is bullshit. It was just random. It was wild. I don't know what the fuck was going on here. But U.S. Customs finds they have the dogs that seek out things. They make, is there drugs?
Mm-hmm.
Dog sniffs out something unusual in passenger's luggage. Isn't drugs.
Oh boy. I'm scared to ask.
Mummified monkeys. Yeah.
Mummified monkey.
Not just one. There were three.
A
U.S. Customs and Border Protection dog sniffed out something unusual as mummified monkeys. The passenger returning from a visit to the Democratic Republic of Congo reported that the luggage contained dried fish, but an inspection in Boston Logan Airport revealed dead and dehydrated bodies of four monkeys. And the traveler said he brought the monkeys into the U.S. for his own consumption. He says is raw and minimally processed meat from the wild animals, sometimes referred to as bush meat.
And so COVID is born again.
For the record, bush meat is banned in the United States because of disease. Potential dangers posed by bringing bush meat into the United States are real. Bush meat can carry germs.
Surprise.
Surprise. And can cause illness, including Ebola. And local port director for Customs and U.S. Border Protection, Julio Garavilla. Why? Why?
Oh man, you mentioned Ebola. Okay, so put a bookmark on this and ask me again when we start talking about the military stuff. Remember this. I got a story for you.
Ask about Ebola. I don't know why when you ask about Ebola. Fucking doing this. But overall, I just think that is wild, man, because I don't I hear about people eating like crazy animals, there's delicacies, and other countries eat whatever they do, and even us, I've seen iguanas. I heard about that shit, even ostrich eggs, all the random little things, but those are small potatoes. It's a monkey meat. To dehydrate a monkey, that's monkey jerky.
No, I was gonna say it's not just regular monkey meat. It's a mummified monkey meat.
It sounded like monkey jerky, and I feel like if he had just gone through the whole process of making it to beef jerky, but monkey meat, it would have been easier to transport. But you bring the whole monkey head and everything, like somebody's gonna ask a question.
Wrapped in white toilet paper, because it's a mummified.
You're definitely a father. You were definitely a father. That's the joke. I don't know, man. I just don't understand how people could just. There's some wild things, but I guess it's a cultural thing. Guys, we're going to take a quick commercial break, come back, and we're going to dive a little bit deeper into James and his history. For those who don't already know, he's here for Bourbon and Blue Collar, but there's a little bit of military presence here. So we're going to dive into all the things and how he could be the best he could be. Be right back, guys.
Sponsor of Bourbon and Bullshit, Big Bang Boom Collective is Orlando's burlesque and cabaret entertainment group, comprised of Midnight Fables Cabaret, Big Bang Boom Cabaret, and Foxy's Den. Follow us on Instagram at Big Bang Boom Collective, or join our VIP email list for info on upcoming shows by visiting www.bigbangboomcollective.com.
I know you told me not to talk, but her voice.
That's my friend's wife.
Which shout out to Norby. Shout out to Norby.
They both have like fantastic voices. They should be doing the podcast, not me.
Yes.
But
I agree.
Fuck you. You're supposed to lie to me. Like you just started this whole show saying I have a seductive voice, and now you want to run around.
Hurtful. That fast. I left you for Norby.
Okay. I would leave. I understand. You know what? That's fair. Oh my God. All right. So we're gonna get into the best that I could be. So you joined the army.
That's goddamn. Why? Hold on. You why? Please tell me why.
Because of the army propaganda. Remember back in the day, the commercial propaganda sounds negative, but remember the advertisement, which is like, be all that you could be in army. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
exactly.
But you didn't have to do that to me.
Why not? Tell me why.
Now it makes me feel like I'm back in the beginning, in my hoorah days of when it was all gun ho and it was everything army now. And now that I'm a regular civilian and the brainwashing has worn off a little bit.
Damn. All right, cool. We jumping into this shit. Oh my God. So wow, we got to unpack a lot. When did you join the army? Because you didn't jump right from high school into the military, right?
No. So first of all, shout out to the Army. Fuck Air Force. Fuck Marines.
Jesus.
Fuck Navy.
Oh my God. Okay.
And my brother's in the Navy, right? And my brother's in the Marines too. But anyway, the only one that matters is the Army. I started back not out of high school, so let's go back. Let's do a little deep dive. And New York. I don't know if you weren't. No, you weren't in New York. You were in Florida by then already.
Or no, I think Massachusetts.
Massachusetts, yes.
Mm-hmm.
And you realize that when you start a family and all that stuff, how tough it is to live in New York and how crazy shit really is when you're not a child anymore. You got bills and all that bullshit. So I said, "Fuck, the military's a ticket. It's a ticket out." And I signed up and I said, "Shit, we got to get out of here." And this is the only way that I could see how. Working 2 jobs and all that stuff, you never can save any money, or not enough at least. So, joined the military, 26 years old, which let me tell you, I was an old man.
When did you, how old were you when you joined?
26.
Oh, everything is starting to creak a little bit, right?
Oh, man. So when you're a basic and you're 26 years old, you are an old timer. You're an old man. Because you're in there with 19, 18, 20, barely 20-year-olds. And and they show you and you see how you're an old man, because it's tough.
Did they give you kind of any, hey, jump ahead, do anything like that? Did they treat you any differently for being older?
No.
No advantages. No, okay.
Yeah, you're with everybody else. Everybody starts at the same way. So the only thing that they lean towards is when you're older, they lean toward you for leadership. So they give you those leadership roles because they think you can wrangle the youngsters in and the rambunctious and the hard-head knuckleheads. And you can say, hey, they come to you and they say, hey, why don't you fucking step up and give all these guys some guidance? You know what I mean? So that is what happened. And then you become the old man or the unk. You get that title, and the young timers are calling you unc or old man and saying, "Hey," but they listen to you and they give you that respect. So,
okay.
That's a plus.
That's a plus. Hold on, real quick, just because I think this is important. All right.
Oh, you fucking.
So it makes me feel.
Look, I'm not poking fun, obviously. I'm poking fun at you, not the Army. But that commercial came out in 2006. Wow. 2016? Is that when it got you? No. Well before then, right? So probably what, 2009?
For me, no. When I joined, close. You got it. 2010.
Okay,
but I think I started the process in 2000. Oh, So let me tell you.
Sure.
Back then, I wasn't
like
in shape and all that stuff.
You weren't what?
I wasn't in shape at all. So I took like a
round
year.
as a shape.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's not in shape.
Right.
It's a shape. You were in
a
shape.
You're right. I was a shape. All right. But it wasn't the one the military was looking for.
So you took a year to get ready?
So no, I didn't take a year. They made you get. So I had to get ready.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just I also needed college credentials at that time. It all depends on the time when you're joining. Yes. I know now maybe it's different, but at the time when you're joining, my little GED, and for everybody laughing out there right now, go ahead and fuck you. But my little GED was not good.
What? Who is laughing? Okay, it's just you and I. Like,
there's people right now listening that started laughing when I said GED. I know it. I know they're.
No, if one of my listeners is listening to you say GED and they laughed, they can unsubscribe. Like you finished. You did your shit.
They probably don't know. I think you should. I think I got to tell them what a GED is. I forget. These youngsters may not know. I know you got a young crowd listening, a young following.
Sure. Whiskey's 100% a young man's game. What the? Will you finish with your dumb ass? So they asked for.
So yeah, these youngsters may not know what a GED is, but anyway, it's
fucker. Go ahead.
Okay. So anyway, yeah. So I had to get in shape. So yeah, it took like a while. So I had to lose some weight and all that stuff, and it's just running, man. It's just a whole lot of fucking running.
Running and a lot of fucking food. I mean, less food.
Yeah, a whole lot less food. And running. So anyway, I did that. Joined in 2010, and
where did you end up? Because I know you bounced around from a couple places. So just jump us from place to place.
So from place to place, it was goddamn Lost in the Wood, Fort Leonard Wood. They call it Fort Lost in the Woods, Missouri.
Missouri?
Yes.
Hey, do they know that you're Hispanic?
Or how they would say, good old Missouri. That's how the natives say.
Do they know that you're Hispanic? Just did you
listen?
Did you
know one thing about me? I'm gonna blend in, baby. I'm gonna make it do what it do, and I'm gonna blend in. So my New York accent got lost a long time ago.
You fucking pull out.
It kind of comes out.
Chewing tobacco and shit like that. Is that what you turn into?
Oh no, yeah. You know what's crazy? I never seen nobody do chewing tobacco until I joined the military. It is huge in the military. Huge.
Yeah. No. When you said that face wasn't like I doubted you. No. That's what I'm saying. That face wasn't like like. I don't remember anyone in New York City.
No, I never seen nobody spit with a wad of fucking shit in their side.
It was always fucking Newports and Marlboros and fucking weed.
That's it. It was never no chewing. And then I joined the military, and then I'm like, what the fuck is that on the side of you?
Listen, we both have ADHD. You went from Missouri to where else?
Okay. Then Colorado. Yeah. This is it.
Wait, you went to Missouri and Colorado? That's
two official duty stations. Yeah, that was it. Those are the two official. Now I've been to other places for missions and stuff, but officially, like living, it was only those two.
All right. Where did you go for missions? I don't want to know the missions. Just where did you go for missions?
All right. So now that's that bookmark when you ask me when you say this is when
Ebola.
You say Ebola.
Tell us about Ebola. That's not something I expected.
What year was that? With the Ebola outbreak.
Motherfucker, I don't know. I don't know what I did yesterday.
I want to say
I'll find a year.
2014. Okay. But anyway, yeah. Around there.
I'm fucking like it's a mixtape. When did Ebola come
The world is going crazy because of fucking Ebola. And they send us out to Africa I don't know what they thought we were going to do. But
oh my God. All right, so the Ebola outbreak was in 2014 to 2016.
There you go.
In West Africa, March 13th, 2014. But Ebola virus was first described in 1976. That's why I laughed. No. I was like, when did Ebola first come out? Like, what? Like, I don't, motherfucker, this is a disease. Like, I don't, like, that's way longer than you were in the military for.
You know what I meant.
I know, but how you said it was funny. All right, so they sent you to Africa.
Yeah, they sent me to Liberia.
To do what? No, I can't ask those questions.
It was really nothing. I do not kid. I do not kid when I tell you it was nothing. Meaning it was just setting up tents and just setting up a presence of the military, but we really did nothing there. I'm sure other people did something, but me, this guy right here, did nothing but set up tents.
They had you hanging stuff. Hey, put that picture right up there.
Yeah.
James, just why do we bring him? He's old. I don't know. He keeps the youngsters together.
Put that virgin stingray picture up there on the one.
This motherfucker.
So
you're dark. Can you translate for us? What? I'm Dominican. Like,
all right. So anyway, well, I guess I gotta explain to the viewers. I was construction, so I did a lot of building and all that stuff. So we went out there and we did a few missions of building things here and there and blah blah blah. But in all reality, it was maybe more for a bigger picture. But my small picture was just hanging pictures and
no. So construction. So I know that when we talked about you in Colorado, when we finally linked up in Colorado, you said in the Springs, what were you doing? Because I thought that was super interesting about the. You break it down.
Here in the Springs?
Yeah.
All right. So back here at the home base in Fort Carson, Colorado, we did a lot of building roads, a lot of stuff that needed to be done on post, on base. They would, because it's cheap labor, the military's already there. Why not pay us to do it instead of paying a private company to come and horse them in and do stuff like that? And so we did a few of those exercises, they call them, or missions or whatever, but mostly just all construction stuff. And that's what I did here. Then it was time to move. And guess what?
You said no?
That's exactly what happened. I didn't say no, but I did. I mean, I eventually did say no, but the wife and the kids were like, so let me explain. Back at the time when it was time for me to renegotiate my contract, you're either signed up for another 4 years or you get out. Those are the only two options, right? So I said, where are you going to send me? And when they said Fort Polk, Louisiana, yes.
You don't want po' boys and crawfish?
Oh, no. Because the Army has this habit of putting bases in the middle of fucking nowhere. So this was way up north Louisiana, swampland. You just hear horror stories. Everybody in the Army will tell you that Fort Polk is the worst.
Really?
Base in the United States. Yes. It is in the swamplands. The worst. Just regional, location wise, there's nothing to do around for hours. It's in the swamp. You're dealing with mosquitoes all day long. It's just horrible weather.
You're dealing with mosquitoes.
Yeah. So they told me that's where I was going. I didn't have a choice. That's it. One option. Well, two, if you think about it. They either say you get out or you go here. So I chose the latter and said, I'm going. I'm staying here. And we stayed here in Colorado, and the kids love it, and the weather's great, and everybody finished theirs. And plus, the other thing is when your kids start high school here, it's tough because they don't want to move anymore. When you start in high school, it's kind of where you start setting your roots as a child, kind of.
That's fair.
So they didn't want to go, and nobody wanted to go to Louisiana.
Now, no one wanted to go to Louisiana. First of all, I like Louisiana.
Armpit of America. Sorry.
Armpit. Damn. Jesus, the armpit. I felt like that was Jersey.
I'll take Jersey over Louisiana.
No, you won't. Not when you have the food in Louisiana. That's just rude. All of this is rude. So
that's only South Louisiana.
All right. So after this motherfucker. So when you went, we're gonna go back to Ebola because I just think I forgot to kind of highlight that. So after Ebola, where did you go?
That's pretty much just Africa, surrounding countries and all that stuff. But it was really just that for that mission. That was the general umbrella.
Yeah, so past that mission, where did they pop you around? Because as the older, like I know we joke about it because you were older, but does that mean like they made sure you weren't in the line of like duty, like make sure you don't like get shot at?
Oh no. So I never did I only did humanitarian stuff. Our company was a construction company, so they have different types of companies out of course in the military. So I was humanitarian. So we never went in combat zone. I never saw combat. I never did none of that stuff. And when you're in, you kind of say, darn it, because it's kind of what you want, or is at least what you're being brainwashed to think is what you want. But
oh my God, back to the brainwashing?
When you're out, you're like, oh, you thank the Lord that that's not what you had to go through, and you didn't see none of the stuff that I'm sure a lot of people regret or wish they never saw.
All right, everyone. So hopefully you enjoyed part 1 of Bourbon and Blue Collar, where we got to know a really good friend of the show, James, and his experience in the Army, and as well as we're going to touch on blue collar versus white collar and everything he's done throughout his life that's led him to where he is. Super interesting story, very, very great human being. So make sure that you tune in next week and hear the rest of what we discuss. Thanks, guys. As always, make sure that you are liking, subscribing, sharing with your friends, and thumbs upping, and following us on all socials. That's at bourbon_and_BS on Instagram. Follow us on Patreon. Links will be provided in the show notes, but hopefully you guys are enjoying everything we're doing and keep sharing. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Hey guys, today's episode is brought to you by Burn Termite and Pest Control. I first met Joe Byrne on Full Frontal Nerdity Show and decided to give his company a try. They have been the best pest service I've ever had. From flexible scheduling, attention to detail, fair pricing, and everything you love about a small business, I highly recommend Joe Byrne and Burn Termite and Pest Control. It's a family-owned and operated business with over 30 years of experience in termite and pest. You can reach Burn Termite and Pest Control at 321-297-7985. Once again, 321-297-7985. And let them know Bourbon and Bullshit sent you. Thanks, guys. See you next time.